Jeremy Kaywood for being awesome with the music and being nice enough to split his slot with me. I hope you will forgive the fact that I'm wearing my own merch tonight. Sometimes mental illness means instead of doing laundry, you wear your own merch. So please forgive that. I'm unemployed right now. My unemployment recently ran out, and I had to fight to get unemployment. And I found out when you go to unemployment arbitration, the person that handles that is officially known as an unemployment referee. Luckily, I'm a lifelong pro wrestling fan, so I know everything you have to do to get one by the referee. He never saw me hit lows with a steel chair, so it didn't technically happen. I'm looking for a new job right now, though. A job search app recently suggested I become a brand ambassador for Forever 21. Yeah, that was my reaction. So unless they're rebranding as, really, you're 36. I don't think I'm their target guy. I learned a lot while I was unemployed. I used to have these jokes about the fact that my dad died in a car accident when I was a kid. And in my time off work, I found out that actually wasn't true, that my dad committed suicide. He took his own life by a car accident. And I'm so goddamn thankful I learned that when I didn't have a job in retail. Because imagine having to make that call off. Yeah, hey, it's Zach. I'm gonna need a day off or two. I just found out my dad killed himself. When? 25 years ago? What? No, I knew he was dead. It's not that, no. What, you're putting me on hold? Oh, come on, dude, don't put me on hold, you know? And they put you on hold, and they start playing Cats in the Cradle. And they come back, thank you, person over there. And then they come back and like, nope, sorry, there's nothing in the HR book about family secrets. You're gonna have to come in tomorrow. And then word gets around the workplace and some well-meaning coworker gets you a sympathy card and it's Garfield, you know, when it says, so you have to process so you have to recontextualize 25 years of trauma. You open it up and it says, but at least it's not a Monday. And the thing is, too, that was so crazy, because this isn't the craziest part of the story. My family didn't decide, well, now's a good time to tell you or anything like that. It came up because my sister talked to a medium on Zoom who channeled my dad and told her that it was a suicide. So my life is apparently like if Shakespeare wrote for the fucking Lifetime channel. And then word about that gets around the office and some well-meaning person gets you a Snoopy card. So, you have to figure out, did an online psychic make a 50-50 guess? Or are ghosts real? You open up the card and the inside it's Snoopy and Woodstock at the doghouse and it just says, fuck dude, I don't know. Yeah, Snoopy swears a lot. And when I learned that, it made me angry for a lot of reasons. The most unique one is I'm very thankful that in my early 20s, I survived my own suicide attempt. Thank you. But part of me thought, fuck, this is just one more thing my parents' generation had an easier time doing than I did. Thank you, Jeremy. I just thought of that in the back room. I deal with mental health a lot myself. Like I said, by a show of people sitting quietly thinking your life often feels futile and pointless. Who else has depression? Thank you, Jeremy. Just Jeremy. Well, good for him. Good for us. I'm trying to get better, though. I'm seeing a doctor. They put me on the No More Tears shampoo. Which is just somehow not helping. I went back to the doctor. I was like, look, doc, listen, I've upped my doses. I'm taking 7 showers a day. And I still don't feel any better. They have since added the No More Anxiety conditioner. Now, not only do I feel better, but I can do this. Yeah! A little rub of the microphone. That's right, yeah. And if that doesn't make you feel good, nothing will. Only it turns out I wasn't seeing a doctor, I was seeing a barber. But because I'm really into history, I figured they could do the same job. 14th century history jokes, fuck yeah! So before I go, I'm going to tell you about an interesting time I had in Millvale a few months ago. A friend of mine had invited me to come hang out at Millvale Pride. She said, you're a really good ally, but also you have a very low sex drive, and I think you might be asexual. And I thought about it for a while. I'm like, well, there was that time my therapist told me that if most of his clients had my sex drive, they wouldn't need therapy. Which is simultaneously a backhanded compliment and this close to being a HIPAA violation. But I went along, but the whole time I had this really weird, imposter syndrome, because regardless of how much sex I'm not having, I'm still just a cis white dude at Pride, and no one's ever gonna come up to me being like, hey, that guy's generally indifferent to fucking. Let's kick his ass. So I did some more research, and I found out the terms that better apply to me as someone who's very rarely interested in sex are the terms gray sexual and demisexual. But I don't like how either of those terms sound, because gray sexual makes me sound like some kind of Lord of the Rings sex wizard. Behold, I'm Zack Doff the Grey. Come back to my room where the magic doesn't happen. Yes. I love anyone that gets these jokes. You all have my eternal gratefulness. Thank you. And the other one is demisexual, which makes me think of demigods, half man, half god. So I guess I'm half man, half sexual. Just a really lazy version of Hercules. Oh, Hercules, you've saved our village. However, can we repay you? I don't know. How about we get a pizza and watch Doctor Who? He's right outside. I'm Zach Funk. Thank you.